Happy? Jim, can you talk us through today's game?
Yeah, it's a point gained in the end. Obviously we won 3, we need 3 where we are at the moment, but you know, got to compliment the players who come up against a big, strong, physical side who you know, have changed the ways slightly with regards to how they play, but come half time and they're bringing a bit of a physical presence on, and Bliss it and right, you know what's coming second half with this wind that we seem to be coming up against every week. So you know, we've obviously tested their keeper more than what they have in the first half. He's pulled off a couple of good saves. We've hit the woodwork. It's not a great game, you know, not what we want to see, but at the minute it is what it is. You know, the pitch isn't great, the wind's up, and we're a team that, you know, because of confidence and things and the critical error that might come your way, it's psychologically it's a little bit of a tough one for the players. So at the minute we've seemed like we could do with 2 teams. We need a battling side. That's what we had to do in the second half. We had to roll our sleeves up. We had to be physical, strong, defending. I thought we protected our goal really well. I can only remember Josh one routine save down his throat. As I say, the keeper was largely untouched second half, but certainly first half he was, because of that wind. That played the difference. And as I say, there's plenty of balls in the box second half. We defended really well. It's a fair result in the end, but we need more than a point at the moment, so there's a lot of factors that play a part in how we are at the minute. But we're away from home now Tuesday, so you know, hopefully now we've broke the cycle, we've got a clean sheet, we've got a point, we've got to go and try and make it 3 come Tuesday. So disappointed we haven't won, pleased that we broke the cycle and got a point, a clean sheet, positive, some strong performances. A lot of the conditions and the elements and certain other things are dictating how we play at the minute, but they've given that absolute to all the players, and that's what they've done since we've come to the club, so we can't really complain about that. So as I say, on to Tuesday.
You mentioned confidence. Played 3 teams in a week that are all at the top end of the table. Obviously one was in the trophy, but there's still a team at the top end of the table. We haven't been out in a game against any of them, so the lads must take something from that.
100%. Neil Hardley said it was the best win he's had this season, because you know, we could have been out of sight. We had big chances, we had opportunities with penalties, etc. And we've made a mistake and we've switched off on 2 key things, and that seems to be the thing. I think, you know, you can defend 99 times out of 100, and the one that you just switch off, usually someone, you know, keeper pulls a save or someone clears off the line, and the one that we switched off, we're getting punished for, and that's the type of thing that can happen when you're down there. But the confidence you can take from it is that we were hard work and we were competitive. We created opportunities. Obviously, the cup game was before that, but again, could have gone either way. That was a lottery. Today was a lottery, you know, and that's the way it is. It's you know, we could have easily won 3 games in a week. We could have lost 3 games in a week, and as it is, our points return, certainly in the 2 league games, is not what we wanted. So, if I'm looking on the positive side of things, we kept a clean sheet today. That's been a long time coming. When we come to the club, we had 7 out of the first 10 games. We've got 1 today, so hopefully that gives us a little bit of confidence and that little bit of momentum. You know, going into this week coming now, there's plenty of football to be played, opportunities to get points on the board. But yeah, it's baffling, it's frustrating to see where we are, because as I say, we're coming up against the top sides, and you know, we're not coming. You know, we could easily win them rather than lose them or draw them. As it is today, we're drawing a game. We've got to take that and move on to Tuesday.
It is still a great environment despite the position. I know obviously you find that really important. What do you say to the lads after that?
Well worked, well battled, well competed. You know, we're trying to ask them to break up and play, and I think you can see that when the wind's in your face, the pitch the way it is. It only takes one bobble or one misplaced or missed time pass or decision, and we could be 1-0 down. And you know, it's important at the minute certainly that we don't lose games of football. So again, wind plays a massive part today, like it did last Saturday. The pitch obviously is not ideal. I think we've proven since we've been here the way we want to play. We've played some fantastic football. Again, Solihull away was one of our better performances with the ball. Again, we've done plenty throughout since we've been here, but you know, at the minute it's sleeves rolled up job and battle and compete and try and grind out results. If we can do that, great. That's what we're looking to do. So I can't say no more to the players with regards to, you know, just sticking in there, sticking together, keep believing, keep working hard, keep the morale high, keep this, you know, everyone focused and calm, and that's what we've done this week. So as I say, we could have won the 3 games, could have lost it. We've got a point today. We wanted more. It's not to be, but now we have Tuesday.
And just final question from me, looking ahead to Dagenham now on Tuesday, it's a bit of a change. You've been at home for a while as well, so it's an away game. Things a little bit different going into that?
Of course, yeah, it's away from home. We're prepared, like the club always do, right. We'll be positive. We can take the positives from today with regards to, clean sheet, first one in a long time. It's always a difficult place to go. We're away from home, but we've got to embrace the challenge and try and get a victory that'll kick us on. Coming back home next Saturday. So it's another big week for us, but one that we'll embrace as we always do and look to come out with a good points return.